Hi everybody, welcome to Develop Your English Skills channel. In this lesson, we will see sentence types. This lesson, it's a very important lesson for the students, especially university students, because it will help them too much to develop their writing. Also their reading, because when you are reading a complex passage or text, you will understand it deeply by understanding these sentences types. So let's start. The first type is simple sentence. يعني دابا غادي ندويو على الانواع ديال الجمل اللي غادي تعاوننا بزاف في الرايتين ديالنا، كذلك غادي تعاوننا في الريدين. النوع الاول اللي هو simple sentence. simple sentence اللي كيتكون من واحد ديال الاندبندنت كلوز. شنو هو الاندبندنت كلوز؟ سبق لي شرحته في الدروس السابقه in my previous videos. I explain it deeply. ولكن الا باقي عندكم شي سؤال ماشي مشكل، يعني I will be glad if you ask me in the comment. I will answer you sure. simple sentence اللي كيف قلت لكم ضروري تشمل على واحد ديال الاندبندنت كلوز. شنو هو الاندبندنت كلوز؟ it's an essential part in the sentence. هو واحد جزء مهم اللي كيكون في الجمله، وضروري يتضمن subject and verb. ضروري يكون فيه subject and verb. The second type is compound sentence. compound sentence اللي ضروري يكون فيه جوج or more independent clause, two or more independent clause اللي كنربطو بيناتهم by the conjunction بحال but and. هادو كيتسموا compound conjunction حيت كيربطوا لينا بين جوج جمل او اكثر. يعني كيف قلت لكم compound sentence كيكون فيه جوج اولا مور ديال الاندبندنت كلوز، ولكن اللي بغيت نقول لكم هنا انكم ما تفوتوش ثلاثه، حيت الا فتو بزاف تتولي it's a boring sentence. يعني باش تبقى دير غير جمله وتزيدها and but it's not a good sentence. The third type is complex sentence اللي ضروري يكون فيه واحد ديال independent clause وواحد او اكثر ديال dependent clause. dependent clause اللي هما adverb clause, noun clause, adjective clause. I also explain it in my previous lessons. I explain it deeply. I give you also many examples to understand it. If you want, you might check out my previous videos. The fourth type is compound complex sentence اللي ضروري يكون فيه two or more independent clause زائد plus one or more a dependent clause. يعني هاد compound complex sentence كيكون شامل على جميع العناصر، يعني كيكونوا يعني مضاعفين. I will give you more examples to understand what I'm talking about. The first sentence is simple sentence. Sarah at طاجين. Sarah at طاجين. It's a dependent clause. يعني هذه كتسمى simple sentence اللي ضروري كيف قلت لكم تكون فيها verb subject. Sarah it's a subject as it's a verb. The second sentence is my friend Sarah at طاجين in a traditional restaurant. هذه راه واخا شفتوها يعني طويله شويه على الاولى، ولكن راه it's a simple sentence. we just give more information. عندنا independent clause اللي هي Sarah at طاجين اللي هو the essential part in the sentence، وكيف شفتوا هنا واحد الفيرب اللي عندنا والسبجكت ديالو. subject اللي هي Sarah، subject اللي هي my friend Sarah، و at its verb طاجين in a traditional restaurant. It's an independent clause. The third sentence is sorry about that. Even with the weather being that nasty, the couple and their family decided to go ahead with the wedding as planned. يعني هاد السنتنس بلا ما تخلعوش منها. كيف قلت لكم خاصكم تقلبوا على الفيرب and its subject. The couple and their family, it's a subject. Decided, it's the verb. وهذا هو independent clause اللي عندنا في هاد sentence. even with the weather being that nasty. هنا هاد الجمله هادي ما عندناش فيها حتى شي verb، شي tense verb، حيت قلت لكم اي جمله معقده باش غادي تفهموها غادي تقلبوا على السبجكت والفيرب ديالهم، على الفيرب والسبجكت ديالهم. هنايا عندنا just a phrase ما عندناش فيها verb. I will read it. even with the weather being that nasty. ما عندناش حتى verb. tense verb عندنا فقط being. it's a participle. ماشي verb اللي كيحتاج، ماشي tense verb اللي كيحتاج subject. The couple with their family decided what? Decided to go ahead with the wedding as planned. It's an object of the verb decided. يعني دابا غتكون وضحت لكم الجمله اكثر. يعني كيف قلت لكم فقط انكم تقلبوا على لي tense verb in the sentence، ومن بعد غتبقاو بشويه حتى تلقاو subject ديالهم. هنا the couple and their family عندنا واحد subject اللي يعني كيف قلت لكم compound conjunction، مجموع بواحد الconjunction اللي هو and. compound conjunction يعني كيجمع ما هو اكثر. The couple and their family, it's a subject. Decided, it's a verb. To go ahead with the wedding as planned, it's an object. I hope it be clear now. The next sentence is the compound sentence. I wore red kaftan to the party, and my sister wore a beautiful robe. هنايا عندنا جوج ديال independent clause اللي مرتبطين ب and conjunction اللي هو conjunction كيف شرحت لكم من قبل. باش نقلبوا على اللي verb عندنا verb wore و subject ديالو I. it's an independent clause. and عندنا sister it's a subject. الverb ديالها هي wore. my sister wore beautiful robe. another independent clause. هادو بجوج ديال independent clause اللي مرتبطين بالconjunction and. compound conjunction. The next sentence is complex sentence. Mom asked me if I'm going to visit my uncle when I'm coming back from work because he said that he is so sick. كيف قلت لكم complex sentence كيكون فيه ضروري واحد ديال independent clause وواحد or more ديال dependent clause اللي هما adjective clause, noun clause and also the adverb clause. So let's look here for the verbs. عندنا asked. The verb asked, it's first one. Mom, it's a subject. عندنا I'm going, it's another verb. I, it's a subject. If I'm going to visit my uncle, it's another verb clause. كنت شرحت لكم قبل adverb clause. هذا condition adverb clause اللي كيبدا بالconjunction if. We have here another independent clause. When I'm coming back from work, it's another verb clause. Give us time when. Subject I, verb I'm coming. Because he said. It's another adverb clause for a reason. It gives us the reason that he is so sick. It's a noun clause. Mom asked me. It's an independent clause in this sentence, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dependent clause. عندنا واحد ديال independent clause اللي هو essential part in the sentence. Mom asked me if I'm going to visit my uncle. It's an adverb clause. When I'm coming back from work, also it's another adverb clause. Start with the time when, because he said. It's a reason that he's so sick. It's a noun clause. ما تخلعوا شيء. It's not very hard, but as I said, you just need to practice more and practice. The next one is compound complex sentence. The sentence is Mary failed in exam because she felt that she can't concentrate on her lessons, but she decides to succeed in the next one, which will be next week. يعني it's not a complicated sentence, ولكن I hope to press pause for the video and try to understand it. Check out the verbs and their subjects and divide it into the clauses. So let's continue. Mary failed in the exam because she felt that she can't concentrate on her lesson, but she decides to succeed in the next one, which will be next week. Mary failed in the exam. It's an independent clause. The first verb is failed and its subject is Mary. لكن لانه كيف شرحت لكم compound complex sentence ضروري يكونوا فيه جوج ديال independent clause, جوج or more, 2 or more, and 2 or more dependent clause. يعني ماشي واحد ديال independent clause, should 2 or more. But she decides to succeed in the next one. يعني الverb هو decides, its subject it's she. It's another independent clause. يعني مثلا إلا قرينا الجملة غير هكذا Mary failed in the exam but she decides to succeed in the next one. It's a complete idea. Also it's a right sentence and complete meaning sentence. كيف شرحت لكم dependent clause اللي كيكون الفرق ما بين dependent clause و independent clause. Dependent clause give us just an extra information in the sentence. يعني ما يمكنش تعتمدوا في sentence غير على dependent clause. كيكون فيه ضروري independent clause اللي هو واحد العنصر أساسي في الجملة وزائد dependent clause اللي هو يا إما adjective clause, noun clause or adverb clause اللي كيعطيونا مجموعة ديال المعلومات الإضافية in the sentence. So here, Mary failed in the exam, but she decides to succeed in the next one. It's a clear sentence and complete. But we put and add some other information using dependent clause. Because she felt that she can't concentrate on her lesson. Because she felt, it's another verb clause. Felt, it's a verb, and she, it's subject. That she cannot concentrate on her lesson, it's a noun clause. It's a noun clause function as an object of the verb felt, because give us the reason of failing in the exam, because an adverb clause. That she can't concentrate on her lesson, it's an object of the verb felt, which will be next week. it's an adjective clause, which it's an adjective clause talk about the situation on the sentence before the adjective clause, which will be next week. يعني درتهم لكم هنايا بالالوان باش تكون واضحين بزاف. اعتمدت لون الاصفر باش يكون يعني اتيري، باش يكون clear also in the video. It's not easy but it's not hard too. يعني باش تكتبوا بهذه الطريقه ماشي واعره، ولكن كذلك ماشي سهله. غير كيف قلت لكم الا ما كنتوش متاكدين من الصحه ديال في كل كلوز وفين كتحطوه ما تكتبوهش، because you will just add mistakes in your sentence. Just practice more and practice. كنتمنى يكون الدرس ديال اليوم واضح و يساعدكم بزاف to develop their writing, because writing واحد الجزء اساسي في اللغه الانجليزيه، ولكن كذلك واحد الجزء اللي صعيب بزاف. يمكن نكونوا حافظين القواعد وكنعرفوا نقراو وكنعرفوا سبيك، ولكن الا ما كنتيش كتعرف تكتب راه ما عرفتيش اللغه الانجليزيه.